Fog of Gaming here with some pretty cool tips and tricks for Rainbow Six Siege. Today we will focus on attacking as a defender. I will show you some great locations to kill the unsuspecting attacker in the first seconds of the game, and I will show you some good tactics that you can use to flank the enemy team. I will focus on the casual game mode because this is what most people are playing. Have you always wanted to make the first kill? Well, you can, but you have to play the odds. In the closed beta, I was able to tell you exactly where the enemy team was going to spawn. At the very beginning of the round, I would check the cameras to see where the drones were coming from, because this would become the site that the enemy was going to spawn after the preparation phase. So it was super easy to get a few kills at the very beginning of every round that I played. Unfortunately, Ubisoft randomized the spawn locations of the drones and the players, so you can't consistently predict the spawn locations anymore. So that's not an option. The best way to attack them now is to play the odds. Most maps have 3 different spawn locations for the attacking team, and you will always be able to find an area that you can use to attack the enemy team in the first seconds of the game. By playing the odds, I mean that you will have to find an area that will allow you to attack 2 different spawn locations. On some maps you will be able to directly attack 2 spawn areas, and on other maps you will be able to attack 1 and you will be able to flank the other. That way you can cover 2 out of 3 spawn areas. I will give you an example on the canal map. If you want to attack your enemy, then you should make your way to the control room. This area works best if the objective is in the same side of the building, because the enemy will have to come to you, and most of the time they will take the path of least resistance, which means that you can predict their movement. Help out your buddies during the preparation phase, because you will have some spare time to do this. Then make your way to the control room. As soon as you get there, make an opening in these 2 windows. You will have to be able to shoot outside through these 2 windows. One window will give you a clear line of sight if the enemy is spawning at the construction site in the east, and the other window will give you a line of sight at the guys coming from the floating dock in the west. Now, how will you know which side to cover? As soon as you're ready with preparing your windows, then go and stand in the middle so that you can easily move to one window or to the other. Try to time it so that you are ready by the end of the preparation phase. Then select the cameras. Keep a close eye on the camera in the dock and on the camera in the construction site. On the camera in the dock, you can hear your enemy long before you will see them. On the camera in the construction site, you will probably see them long before you hear them. As soon as you figured out where they spawned, leave the camera view and take position at the appropriate window and be ready to get a few easy kills. The window facing east will give you a clear line of sight on your enemy, and the window facing west will give you a line of sight on their path of least resistance. The good thing about the control room is that you will have an angle on the third spawn as well. Most of the time there will be 1 or 2 guys who are climbing the building closest to their spawn, and you can easily kill them from this window or from the adjacent ones. The second tactic will show you how to attack or flank your enemy if the objective is located in the other side of the building. Start your round the same way as before by helping your buddies in the very beginning. Then make your way to this door in the main entrance. Make a hole over here and then go to the archives and make another hole in this window. This time make sure that you are ready to shoot when the game begins. This is the starting position for this tactic. I will split the continuation of this tactic into 2 parts depending on where the enemy spawns. Part 1 is applicable when they spawn right in front of you near the sailboats. They will be able to come at you from 2 different directions. They can come from the stairs straight in front of you or from the stairs on the right. So scan in both directions and try to kill the first guy that you see. After you kill them, immediately take cover behind the wall. Don't get courageous and don't take any risks, because this will get you killed. Don't even try to get a second kill from that window, because all 4 enemies will now have their guns pointing at you, and you will die as soon as you show your face. You need to be a cold and calculated killer, not an impulsive one. That's why you made that first hole in the doorway in the main entrance. So flank them and make your way to that area, and now you can easily get your second kill. This is a very powerful tactic, because if you manage to pull this off, which isn't very difficult, then you can reduce their strength to only 60% in the first seconds of the game. You can prevent 2 operators from doing any damage, and you can prevent them from using any of their special abilities. And I'm not even talking about the psychological damage that you just dealt to the enemy team. And maybe you just won the round for your team in the first seconds of the game. Because let's face it, 3 versus 5 on defense should be a slam dunk for your squad. I know that you are a very skilled player, so I have another tip for you. As your experience increases, you will learn how to identify Termite. If you can, try to kill him first. Forget about the other operators because you know what he can do with his exothermic charges. It will make it a lot easier for your buddies if you can prevent the remaining operators from breaching the objective in random locations. Force them into a bottleneck and your teammates won't have any trouble defending the objective. Apply part 2 of this tactic if you don't see anyone after 10 seconds. If this happens, check the camera in the floating dock, and if you see the enemy, then you can easily flank them. Most of them will start rappelling. One guy might be running towards you, but he should be an easy kill because he won't be expecting you. So when you see them on that camera, jump outside and make some easy kills. If you have the opportunity, then go for Termite. Otherwise, try to do as much damage as you can. Try to get 1 or 2 kills, but then get back inside as soon as they start shooting at you. You won't be able to get back through that window, so you will have to use the stairs and enter the building again from the bottom floor. On most maps, you will be able to find a few areas that will give you a massive advantage like the areas you just saw. Just apply the same principles and you will soon discover all the good locations on the other maps. A lot of people won't like it if they get killed after 8 seconds. But that shouldn't be your problem now, isn't it? There are a few things to keep in mind. You need cover for yourself. You need a clear line of sight. You need to know where the cameras are and you need to be ready when the game starts. In more than 70% of the games that I play as a defender, I am the one who makes the first kill. Just follow these simple tips and you will be the one dominating the game. I hope that you liked this video and that you will share it with all your buddies. This was Fog of Gaming. Thanks for watching and I will see you on the battlefield.
Your location has been compromised.